All right, recording. So I got the GoPro on a half-hour clip. I don't know, maybe I'll make it easier for editing. This is where I want it to be yesterday. We're gonna do some bushwookie stuff. We're gonna go out there, off trail, and let's see, we're gonna use the old GPS. We'll have to wait till we get farther out. I don't know if I should bring this cane. We're gonna go in here and see what we can find off trail, along with Her Majesty. Come here, Missy, the Queen of the Mountain. What? What? You happy? You look it. Let's get back into here. So I want to turn on my let's see, page compass. No, we gotta go back to map. I'll get it set up as we go. I don't know what it's doing. One moment while I get this set up. I ain't gonna get lost out here, really. I'm just kind of checking the equipment. 19, enter, go. There, and I'll page through, compass. That way we're gonna walk this way and it'll tell me how to get back. But kind of get our orientation a little bit. Whoa. So there's a house down that way. Southwest, kind of a little off southwest. And the sun's this way. All right, Missy, let's go get lost. I bet you'll enjoy that. Check out the trees and stuff. We got the usual juniper. I think it's called Utah juniper. You can see how it's kind of papery. And then lots of pinyon pine over here. But there's different kind of pinyon pines. Google will say these are pinyon pines. I'll say that's a pinyon pine. See how they grow straight? But some of them are kind of cockeyed. Let's see any campsites out here yet. What do you got, Missy? Actually, I want to start packing my real compass as well. Get used to that. There's that one fatty tree I saw yesterday over there. I don't know if this picks it up at all. Not really. Fake, because you can't zoom on the GoPro that I know of. Unless they got a zoom lens they have where you can just stick in front of it, that would be cool. Yeah, some old camera lens. Throw it in front and there's your zoom. I can look into that, save some money. See any ruins? That's what I love to find, is some ruins. But I don't think there's anything up this way. I don't even know if there's a road up this way. Orientation might be off. Seems kind of jiggly. You ever know anybody like that that's jiggly? So, just going through the woods. Do some bushwookie stuff. My favorite. So now we're getting lost. So our orientation was kind of like this. Sun right there. Can't get really lost. You go that way, so the sun's there, you're gonna run into a house or something. Might just do a big circle out here. No chipmunks, no birds. So I want to hear the birds. Probably an owl. It'd be nice to spot. I've seen them before. Great horned owl. These suckers are big. Oh, there's a ponderosa over that way. You go look at that. Yeah, these, I'll get the phone and see what it says on this. Might be a type of pine. Because ponderosa's kind, the pinyon pine grow screwy, man. The ones around the house do. Let me get the little robot thing out. We'll check and see what it says about this. I can hear a bird right now. They got an app. I think it's called Merlin. Need to download. Take a look at this tree here. I got too much equipment. Survey says about this image. Not saying it's a ponderosa. So look at this bark. To me, it looks like pinyon pine. And the this Google thing isn't quite accurate a lot. I'm gonna do it one more time. Close up. Survey says, yeah, they're calling it a ponderosa. Well, then I got my tree screwed up. Let's go over to this one. See, this one's like plates on it. See how they look like plates? Well, let's see what the robot says. So, large conifer native. Maybe I need to type in where the hell I'm at. San Luis Valley, you know. Shoot, come on, man. Anyway, I'm gonna have to do more research. Do a little right now. And see what it says now. Alright, rocks. See, there's like, also there's no geocaches out here in this area. I should put a fat one out here. See, it's also saying it's a ponderosa. What a mess. That's Google. I'm going to get me a book from the library. Now, where's the dog? So I can see a forest sign over that way to my right. Let's kind of walk over towards it. See? It said this was a ponderosa. I'm like, no, I don't think so, man. Let's see what it says. See how the bark's different? Get the robot going here. Pain in the butt, huh? Shouldn't be doing this while I'm filming. Get a good picture of that, see what it says. Tell it the area. What kind of tree is this? Custom Colorado, see what it says. So, survey says It's a pinon pine. That's what I was saying. Anyway, we know our trees. We don't need the internet. So, see what we find out here. So apparently we're not in the National Forest yet. I'm just looking for like a campsite or something out here. And there's 2 forest signs right here. Yeah. There's a lot of ponderosas back up and to my left. Let's see how long I've been filming. 11 minutes. So, got the National Forest sign here. Attention! See, don't remove the sign or willfully destroy stuff. Alright. Oh, and there's the forest mark. If you didn't know where you were at, now you do. It's marked, but there's a whole bunch of ponderosas just standing over here. And that we have to go look at. Hey, dog! Missy! And you run off digging a hole. Bet you I wind up hitting the road. Oy, oy, oy. Here she comes. Yeah, a bunch of ponderosas up in here. Got an old wire. So, must be on the boundary of the... Let's see what we got. We need to get up in here. Switch hands. Yeah, I like the terrain. Just all ponderosas in here. Yep, a bunch of them. These got more like plates on them. Just whole bunches of them. Kind of cool. Go down in a ditch down there. Actually, I don't know where the hell we are. Up against that hill over there. Let's go up. I don't know if I'm going down there. It just smells nice in here. Great place to take a break. A boom. Now that was chopped off with some... I mean, look at the cuts on it. I like to imagine a stone tool. No, it's probably a hacking blade. Maybe brass, huh? Back in the day. Some old Spaniards. I'm looking at. See, it almost looks like a camp circle over there. But I'm tripping. I just don't want to go down this stuff right now. Let's take a look up here. How do you get lost in the woods? Screw it off. So, yeah, there's some pinyon, ponderosa, and juniper. Well, now, what we're gonna do, take a look at the GPS, see where the heck I'm at. So we came out, nothing spectacular, pretty bird right there. It's like a finch, that's what I call them. I don't think you guys can see it. They're pretty, make nice songs. We came out about 1/10 of a mile off trail. We'll go back this way. Sort of a southerly direction towards the sun. Journey continues. That's what that one guy says. What? What, you little guy? Yeah, I like the finches. That's what I call them. Little bird, probably by one of its nests. They'll get mad. Usually I notice they're in trees with holes in it, like that guy over there. See what happens when I approach it. They hate the dog, of course. Okay. There's the little holes up in there. Well, Missy, what do you think? She's like, this is all right. Well, we did find some birds. Pretty little thing, huh? Yeah. I gotta get another camera for close-ups. I'm going to clip it in. So, this video is just me walking around the woods. Not much narration. They used to have mining out here 100 years ago or something. I don't know. To look it up, Crestone. Just checking this equipment so we'll go on the roads and go check out some other stuff. Probably need to start a new YouTube channel. So the way I got this mount, usually I just hold it with my hand. So I'm going to start that now. So that's sort of a little stick underneath. But maybe it bounces around too much. So try this. So we're in the National Forest now. A lot of stuff cut off. There's a lot of these I find about this length out here. There's some bundle of them over there. I don't know, Forest Service guys. I don't know. You know, what I love doing, Lost in the Woods. Maybe that'll be the name of the channel. And maybe not. You gotta be careful. You ever hear about that guy that just disappeared in the Alaska wilderness? He's the famous one, but yep. No better than your equipment and your food. I need to get a survival pack, got that picked up and going. So we're just going to continue down this draw. So actually, I don't know if I should carry a walking stick with this amount of equipment. Yeah, we're actually going in the direction we want to. That's cool. Missy, where are you at? Come here. Oh. There you go. Yeah, I know. We know what you're looking for. Trying to get my equipment. There we go. So, how you liking it, Missy? She loves this stuff. Every dog I've ever had, I just bring him out somewhere and let him run. You know, just let him be a dog. Depending on what you're using the dog for. She's all border collie, no fear at all. Yeah, that's obvious. So she can go push bulls onto a cattle truck. I wish she'd have a coyotes would come around. Love to film that. She shows them the what for. Amazing to watch. Deep, deep, deep. So what's the time? We're at 20 minutes. Now this chip on here is 128 gigabytes. Little tiny chip, man. What a trip. You guys remember your old computers? They didn't have anything gigabyte on there. It was megahertz. 350 megahertz hard drive. I was like, wow. Remember that? Floppy disk and stuff? Rotary phones. Well, hopefully I was going to come across something really interesting. But just stuff, you know, these old logs that were chopped down a long time ago. Looks a little singed. I don't know. I think this is all Forest Service training. I'd have to find out. Good firewood, I tell you that. No fire rings yet out here. Where would you camp? It's kind of a slope. Down here is a little flatter. We'll take a look. See if I hear a bird. Psych. Yeah, the Finchy birds were up by that Ponderosa, stand of Ponderosa. Should probably go up there next time and get a little deeper. Actually, I'll check the GPS and see where I was at. It's probably right next to the campground. Maybe. I'm gonna check this flat spot out here. And that tree up there that pulled that rock up with it. It's always cool. See, the dog took off again. Digging in some stupid hole. Little rabbit down there. I don't know why dogs think they're, you know. Speaking of, hey, doggy. What you got, Missy? You ain't finding nothing in particular either? Well, so if you move out to Crestone, this is about it. You walk around doing this, watching TV and computer. No crime, not yet. A little bit, but really nothing. Nobody cares. Too lazy. Yeah, I like this. When you come across this kind of thing. That big old rock was holding down the tree. See, the root was underneath it, pulled it up with. Broke off right there. Knocked that one over. That one's still green though. So he's still rooted pretty good. I don't know how long it's been laying here though. The snow might have did this. It's real heavy in there. Oh. Ship-Boy RD. This is quiet. I'm just following the draw. Wandering around. So that's a pinyon pine. I should probably, because they grow straighter here. And then other areas, the pinyon pine, there's our fat tree, that's the old fat, so I know where I'm at. So being we know where we're at, we'll just wander till the video ends. What are we at? Got about another 5 minutes. on this clip. Then I'll put it into the editor. I'm still trying out different editors. I know nothing about that stuff, but let's see how it works. See what I can find out. It's probably about paying money. They got that DaVinci thing, but I have no idea. Just watch YouTube videos on it. Bushwookie. Maybe find an old lean-to or something out here. They'd probably be closer to the water. Huh, Missy? Huh? Yeah, good girl. No, I don't have water. Said I was going to start packing that this time of year. Yep. Some more of these tree cuts. This one looks like a saw blade on this side. And then this they just hacked on. Tell me something good. Come on, Missy. Well, I guess we're already approaching the end of this video. Unless I make 2 clips out of it. Because I got to get this twisty pinyon pine up here on it. Do I have time? Yeah, we got a few minutes on this clip. Let me hump it out. Check out this twisted up juniper. I think it's cool. Let's pump it out down. Something beep, but I think it's just letting me know we're getting close. Isn't that cool how it twisted up? Huh? Oh yeah. Made a cut right there, but alright, we're probably going to fade out here in a second. Thanks for joining. A few minutes. Another minute or so. Battery's good. Bump, bump, bump. I don't even know where we're at. Yeah, I do. Alright. Just about the end of this clip. Some baby trees. I don't know what it is. It's pine. See, this one's the leaf's a little different. I think this is juniper. I could be wrong. Right, Missy? Yep. Well, get the old GPS out. That bush is starting to bloom. That's when we hear the little bees. I don't know if that's choke cherry, probably not. Well, this is about to cut out in any minute. That's okay. We're just learning how to use this equipment. We want to go back this way, actually. 95 feet. According to my little compass here. That's all right. Shoot. I like being lost out here. All right. Go ahead and end it here. Adios. Okay. Hello, everybody. So we're going to go back. We're back where we were yesterday. We're going to go do a little more bushwookie stuff. Is this thing bouncing? I don't know. should just hold it with my hand, maybe. Yeah, it looks like it's bouncing. I'll try it like this with the little thing. I want my dog back up in there. Yeah, there's a fence line right here. I mean, old wire. Probably for the forest boundary. Been up there a while. But I gotta get across this dang thing to get over there. Look at that mess. Looks like this is where the animals go. I don't want to go down. Maybe there's a... Let's go check over this way. Okay. Once I follow the gully up, or whatever you want to call it. Arroyo. No, I don't think that's an arroyo. That's like Spanish for the water flows through. This isn't all that better either. There's all kinds of sticks and crap over there. What a mess, Missy. But, you know what they say. What a mess. I wonder if there's something that's all tree fall in there. Might have to go back to that other spot. So, no rock circles or nothing yet around here. Just nice spot. It's quiet and you can hear the birds and the aircraft. I don't know how well this camera is. There we go. Alright, let's go. A great big old Ponderosa. About that big. Alright, looks like a path here. I should probably turn the camera off. Whoa, see? You know what I mean? We can do it. Oof. So, he's at the base of the Sonde Crystal Mountains outside of Crestone, Colorado. And, yeah, bunch of rocks. Rocky Mountains. Here. I don't know about everywhere. Do some bushwhacky stuff here. Yep. Just following the wire now. I looked at the map. I don't think there's any roads out this way. Okay. Well, shoot. Let's see what we got here. Looks like a fire ring. Big one. Maybe. Well, there might be a... I don't think there's a road over here. Maybe. That just looks like a... See? Looks like it was piled up that way. Maybe someone buried their old dog. And over here, looks like a road. See that? Now this looks like an old road. But I don't know. I figured there'd be something at the base of the mountain here. Where the fence line goes. Yeah, that's an old road, man. I suppose one of the locals might know. I'll check the map better. Huh. I'm gonna get over in there a little more though. So I'll see if I can put that in the little video editor, map about where we're at. Now I'm curious. Oh, you can see tracks here. So this has to come from... Well, I hope I'm not on private property. You know that? Better think about that. look like a truck tires down in there. Because that's just going to go down, because the Mercantile should be about like that way, I guess. And maybe there's a road that comes out behind it up here. Huh. Alright. So, I could see tire treads a little bit in here. I don't know how long ago. Definitely up there. So we probably got to find out where this road goes down now, where it comes from, and make a good walk. Maybe somebody will walk by here. Oh, I want to get back up into the shizat. How much time we got? 6 minutes. Well, where's that fence line? There's the fence line. So that's National Forest on the other side. There's a wire fence in there. Take a look in here. I just want to say I made it to the base of the hill. What'd you find, Missy? Well, I guess I can say we made it to the base of the hill. That wire just keeps going up, man. How'd you like that job? All this old wire. Yep. There's Roxon Hill. I gotta know where that road went, man. Oh. Let's go around here a little bit. Getting lost in the woods. Missy. There she is. Bear poop. That's what you're supposed to be looking for and scaring them off. I haven't seen a bears in several years now. I guess they stopped feeding them. So this turns into a bunch of bramble. Come on, let's go walk that road a little more. I'm gonna have to ask around or find a local map or something. I just don't want to be on, but that should be forest property on the other side, so it could be an easement road. I think you need a pretty gnarly off-wheel rig to get through it. It wouldn't take a Durango, you know what I mean? Nah, that's not the way we came. That's the, I think I came through there. So I might have to duck my head. Don't you love the rocks? Now, let's go back to the road. Go up it a little ways. Yep, dried out sticks. Alright. Well, Missy, made it to the base of the hill, huh? You got bragging rights. Definitely see some tracks right here. So I know the forest line is like right through here. So I shouldn't come across someone's cabin, right? Or do I? They're like, what are you doing up here, boy? What are you doing? Let's see. Nice spot, though. Yeah, if you can get a rig back up in here. Bring your own water. See if we find a old camp spot or something. And definitely old mining road. Yeah, it turns to crap up here. Yeah, you need a quad. I don't even know if I'd want to take a quad through this crap, but I would. I'll bet you this goes all the way up and then background down in those campgrounds up that way. Way up the road. Makes sense to me. There's a little birdie. Hello, little birdie. We'll spend some time on it. And time check, 11 minutes. Yeah. Yep. Right, Missy? Right? Where's the water? So I'm wondering if water used to flow through this thing, man. And then they turned it off or something down in there. Doesn't look like it flowed in a long time. Now, a little more, maybe we'll find some tailings. So I'm trying to keep my eye out over that side. Pretty cool, huh, miss? I bet you love this, huh? Yeah, this sucker just keeps going up, up, up. They're looking down a little bit. Water. Yep. Water. Found water. Oh, nice. There you go. Look at that. Get yourself your little water filter guy. Yep. You're good to go now. Get yourself some water. Yeah. Pack some coffee out here. Something to cook it in. Man. Tell you what, Missy, maybe we'll just go homeless. What do I need a house for other than to play my guitar and squad? I had to plug my computer into something so I can play squad with all those boys and girls. A few of them gamer girls. I wonder. So we're seeing some alpines. I need to figure out what kind of trees they are. They remind me of poplars. I want to get up here. We got to get up here and take a look. And I bet you I keep following this, which I won't today. It'll wrap down where those other campgrounds are. I do believe there's a mining operation way up there, man. It's a good workout. I don't see any campouts or nothing. That's what I want to see, is some ruins. Big old tree. That should be a old, I don't know what it's called. Pondo. Missy, get over here. Probably digging. It'll short work coming down this sucker, I tell you that. Yep. No ruins or nothing, or fire rings. Definitely worked though. Man, they might have just brought mules up this way. I mean, it's big enough definitely for a truck. And all these rocks probably came down over the years. Time, we're at 16 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna cut it short here. If I find anything, I'll let you know. Over and out.